Tony Robbins has extensively interviewed more than 50 self-made billionaires, Nobel Prize winners, investment experts, and renowned financial giants. He discovered that all of them focus on 4 core principles. Each of these individuals focuses on achieving exceptional returns while minimizing the risk of losing money. They reject the notion to achieve and maintain financial freedom, you want to build a money machine. If your money isn't working harder than you are, it's time to create a mechanism that generates income while you sleep. But how can you make this a reality? There are some key steps on the road to financial independence. Make the game winnable by figuring out what your real numbers are and determining your goals. Next, you need to think and act like a true investor. If you truly want to achieve freedom, create your own guaranteed lifetime income plan before you can finally enjoy the prosperity. Make the game winnable and determining your goals. Determining the exact amount needed to achieve financial freedom is often overlooked. However, setting accurate goals is a critical part of achieving financial freedom. To simplify the process, you can refer to the 5 levels of financial success. Level 1. Financial security means having sufficient funds to cover essential expenses such as mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, basic transportation, and insurance. Basically, your monthly obligations are comfortable to meet. Level 2. Financial vitality includes not only meeting Level 1 obligations, but also having the financial means to afford occasional conveniences and even a few luxuries. Your needs are met, and you can also fulfill some of your desires. Level 3. Financial independence means you reach a stage where you no longer have to work for your income. Instead, your investment income provides you with enough money to live a great lifestyle. You have the freedom to stop working and pursue activities you enjoy. On average, Americans spend about $34,688 per year. So if you're aiming for financial independence, your freedom fund should ideally be around $640,000. Level 4. Financial freedom means not only having investments that generate sufficient income for your chosen lifestyle, but also being able to afford significant luxury purchases, donating large amounts of money, acquiring expensive cars, boats, or airplanes, owning vacation homes, and indulging in extravagant vacations. Level 5. Absolute financial freedom means reaching a level of wealth where you can afford anything you want without any limitations. At this peak, you and your family can live the life of your dreams while making a significant positive impact on the world. Also interesting, only 5% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you are included in the 95% of viewers who aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and reverse those numbers. It's completely free and helps out a ton. Lastly, feed a like to the algorithm. By taking the time to assign a specific monetary value to each of these levels, you can begin your journey to financial freedom. A common obstacle that many people encounter is the tendency to view these goals as unattainable, leading them to believe that pursuing them is pointless. A rule of thumb to figure out how much money you need to put into your money machine to reach your target level is to divide your value by the expected return. You can also factor in costs and taxes to get a more accurate result. If you have a well-developed plan, your next goal is to explore strategies that can accelerate the achievement of your financial goals beyond your wildest expectations. Robbins gives us 4 methods to accelerate the progress. One way is to save more and invest the excess amount to take advantage of the power of compound interest. For example, if you prepay next month's mortgage payment, you can significantly reduce interest payments and redirect the funds you save into investments. Even moving from a high-tax state to a lower-tax state can free up significant funds for investment. Pick nice and affordable areas to live and redirect the money saved by lowering costs into more investments. Another strategy is to look for ways to increase your income and then invest the difference. In a capitalist society, people are paid in proportion to their perceived value. This helps to understand why people are paid differently. Increase your value by investing in your personal development, improving your skills, and finding innovative solutions. As you advance in your career, you will be able to earn a higher income that you can use for investments. Money is simply a reflection of your creativity, your ability to focus, and your ability to enrich the lives of others. If you truly develop skills that are needed in the current marketplace, someone will employ you or you'll employ yourself, regardless of the economy. You can also maximize the return on your investments by lowering fees and minimizing taxes. Even a slight 2% reduction in fees can add significant value over the course of 20 or 30 years. By carefully managing these aspects, you can effectively reinvest the funds you save. Restructuring your investment portfolio to prioritize options with high growth potential and minimal risk can lead to better returns. By carefully selecting investments that offer promising growth prospects, you can optimize your overall investment performance. From consumer to investor, to truly take control of your finances, it's essential to understand how your money is working. When it stagnates in a bank account, it leads an idle existence and contributes nothing to your cause. Even a small amount of money has the potential for exponential growth through the wonders of compound interest. The most effective way to unlock this potential is to acquire the knowledge and skills necessary to change from being a mere consumer to becoming an investor. This transformation will enable you to build your own money machine and create the foundation for financial prosperity. In the words of Tony Robbins, if you work for a living, you're trading your time for money. Frankly, it's just about the worst trade you can make. You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. Compound interest is the ultimate way to ensure your money is working for you. With each year, your wealth continues to grow effortlessly. To start the path to financial freedom, think of your personal money machine as a business you own. This unique business has no employees, payroll, or overhead. Its only product? A steady stream of income which never runs dry. It starts by determining the amount of your current income that you want to use to build your machine. However, it's important to think of this amount as more than just savings. Tony Robbins calls it the Freedom Fund because its purpose is to buy freedom, both in the present and in the future. Save a fixed percentage of each paycheck and then invest it wisely. Over time, you will gradually transition to a life where your money works for you, freeing yourself from the traditional paradigm of working for your money. Which percentage suits you is entirely at your discretion. Whether it's 5% or 50% is ultimately in your hands. The easiest way to get started is to set up an automatic transfer to your savings account. Even if you think, I can't possibly save another dime from my paycheck. This will ensure that the money is deposited without you even realizing it at first. The power of compound interest is not limited by your income level, but can work its magic regardless of your income level. A compelling example is Theodore Johnson, who started at UPS in 1924 and never earned more than $14,000 a year his entire life. With determination, Johnson set aside 20% of each paycheck and invested that money in UPS stock every Christmas. By the time he turned 90, his UPS stock portfolio had reached a value of more than $70 million, thanks to stock splits and dividends. You need to know the rules of investing to become an insider. Investing can be a daunting task. That's why now is the time to dispel common mistakes and investment myths to ensure you get the best return on your hard-earned money. Being well-informed is crucial to improve the performance of your personal money machine and potentially add hundreds of thousands of dollars to your annual profits. Robbins advises to, don't get in the game unless you know the rules. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is giving your fortune away to someone who hasn't earned it. The first myth relates to mutual funds, where fund managers claim to beat the market. However, the reality is anything but promising. Statistics show that an astounding 96% of actively managed mutual funds fail to outperform the market over extended periods of time. Moreover, the average cost of owning a mutual fund is 3.17% per year, which is 30 times higher than the roughly 0.1% cost of owning the entire market through an index fund. Considering these fees along with the lower average returns, it becomes clear that choosing a mutual fund is not in your best interest. Indexing is the way to go. Invest in great American businesses without paying fees to mutual funds. Some individuals enlist the help of brokers for their investments. However, it's important to note that brokers operate primarily to earn commissions on the investments they recommend. Put simply, their ultimate goal is not aligned with your best interests. It's critical to work exclusively with fiduciaries who are required by law to provide impartial advice. By working exclusively with fiduciaries, you can ensure that your investment decisions are backed by independent and trusted advisors. Many people mistakenly assume that their retirement is secured by their 401k plan alone. However, relying on tax-free savings of just a few % of your income is not enough to build a solid money machine. By investing, you leverage the potential of your savings. It's important, though, to realize that you don't necessarily need to make risky investments to make significant gains. The idea that you need money to make money is a fallacy. You can certainly structure your investments to minimize risk while maximizing potential gains. The 4 core principles. Tony Robbins has extensively interviewed more than 50 self-made billionaires, Nobel Prize winners, investment experts, and renowned financial giants. He discovered that all of them focus on 4 core principles. Each of these individuals focuses on achieving exceptional returns while minimizing the risk of losing money. They reject the notion that high risks are necessary for high returns and recognize that it is possible to make substantial gains without taking excessive risks. When they do take risks, they seek extraordinary gains. They look for opportunities where the potential return outweighs the risk and seek a minimum return of $5 for every dollar invested. Billionaire investors are diligent researchers. They proactively anticipate change and actively seek opportunities with a favorable risk-return ratio that are not obvious to casual investors. Despite their considerable wealth, they maintain a mindset of constant improvement because they know there is always more to discover. They are relentless in their pursuit of continuous education and remain motivated to achieve further success. Carl Icahn says, "Don't just look for opportunities in business, get out there and create them for yourself." Now let's see how to allocate your investments. Once you have accumulated cash in your Freedom Fund, the next step is to embark on the journey of investing and to do so wisely. Deciding where to invest your money and how to allocate your assets is an extremely important decision. According to Robbins, asset allocation is the most important decision of your lifetime. Anybody can become wealthy. Asset allocation is how you stay wealthy. To get the process of asset allocation started, it's helpful to think of three distinct areas. The first area is your security area, which consists of investments that provide stability and security. Even if these investments don't provide significant growth, they do provide peace of mind that you can access the funds when you need them. The second area is about growth, where you allocate funds to riskier investments with the potential for higher returns. It's important to approach these investments with the knowledge that there is a possibility of losing the capital invested. The growth area provides a foundation for substantial gains. The third area is your dream area, where you invest a portion of the profits made from the other two areas. This area supports your desired lifestyle and fulfills your aspirations. Determining the right allocation for each area is a personal decision that will evolve over your lifetime. A general guideline recommended by many investors is to invest a percentage equal to your age in your security area. As you age, this allocation may shift. When determining your asset allocation, you should ask yourself, how much risk am I willing to take at this stage of my life? As your circumstances change over time, the allocation of your investments should be aligned with your evolving risk tolerance. David Swenson states, asset allocation actually accounts for more than 100% of returns in investing, because when you buy and sell, you incur costs. To truly achieve freedom, create your own guaranteed lifetime income plan. By studying the strategies of other successful investors, you increase your chances of achieving your own goals and earning reasonable returns. Take the example of Ray Dalio. Dalio has developed an investment portfolio that generates substantial returns while minimizing risk. His approach, known as the all-seasons portfolio, is structured to generate gains regardless of market fluctuations and withstand the changing market conditions. According to the all-seasons portfolio strategy, it is recommended to invest 30% of assets in equities, especially in times of high growth, to maximize potential returns. In addition, it is advisable to invest 7.5% in gold and 7.5% in commodities, as these investments can be a wise choice even in times of high inflation. The remaining 55% should be invested in low-risk fixed-income assets, such as U.S. bonds. This balanced approach increases the likelihood that you'll earn steady and consistent returns from your investments as you climb up the mountain of financial success. In addition, including annuities in your financial plan can provide a valuable lifetime income stream that serves as a protective measure during difficult times. With an annuity, you entrust your money to an insurance company, which then pays you a constant return either immediately or at a later date. Essentially, annuities provide a guaranteed way to receive a stable income for life. When combined with the all-seasons portfolio, annuities provide a winning combination for retirement. Finally, it's critical to use tax-efficient strategies to accelerate your path to financial freedom. By doing so, you can reduce the time it takes to reach your goals by 30 to 50%. According to Robbins, one particularly effective strategy is to use private placement life insurance, which allows you to deposit funds and enjoy tax-free growth on your investments, even as you access the money. The Wall Street Journal referred to PPLI as the rich man's Roth. Today, access to PPLI is no longer limited to high-income individuals, as some companies offer the service to a broader range of people. The U.S. Treasury Department advocates converting at least half of retirement savings into annuities. Get started and enjoy the future. It's going to be a great place. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. You have the opportunity to master the money game and achieve financial freedom. Don't forget to enjoy it. And if you're now wondering what to watch next, have a look at this video on screen I handpicked for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.